Hello, everyone, and welcome to the maiden edition of Generation Now. Now, Generation Now is a talk show where we get to dissect, discuss, and do justice to everything, every issue that has to do with the educational system. Now, it's no news that on Sunday, the 13th of August 2017, the Academic Staff Union of Universities, popularly referred to as Asuu, went on an indefinite strike. With me today is a wonderful, wonderful guest. I'll be introducing him after we take a very short break. Remember, this is Generation Now, and I am Chinenye Duru, your host. Welcome back, and remember, this is the maiden edition of Generation Now. And just like I promised, I have with me here a very wonderful guest, and I'm going to introduce him right away. Here with me, I have Mr. Gerard Ihanacho. Mr. Gerard Ihanacho, welcome to the studio. It's so nice to have you today.
A pleasure is mine.
Thank you very much for coming here today. Mr. Ihanacho, I want to ask, you're a 400 level student of IMSU, am I right?
Exactly.
Okay. Presently, are you receiving lectures?
Presently, no, because the semester is over and on break, and so apparently we are not
A break.
exactly.
So that's the reason why you're
not
receiving lectures. No other reason.
I don't think there is, definitely, because before we finished our exams, I heard there was an ASU strike, so I believe, assuming we're still in section, definitely the strike will affect our curriculum all the way.
So, okay, prior to this time, you're in 400 level. So, I want to assume, before getting to this point, have you ever experienced a strike action before?
Yes, I have. There was probably my 200 level first semester, the same ASU strike we're talking about. Definitely took like about 3-4 months earlier. That was 3-4 months earlier.
Okay.
And it wasn't really cool because it affected so many things
Ah,
in our sector and in our school curriculum and everything and so on.
okay. Now, presently, there is a strike action going on.
So I had
Yes. So, have you any idea what the given reasons are for this present strike action? What
um
reasons?
it's the same old story, which is the federal government having impediments on the payments of the
Ah,
lecturers and the rest of it, and particularly it's always boils down to the section of the lecturers in the high institutions, and it's very very appalling because most times actually we have series of payments that have been withheld and so many things and all that. So I think basically the major problem is withholding of their payments and the rest of it.
okay, now, having gone through what you think is the reason for this, who would you think should be held responsible for the incessant strike actions, in the educational system? Who should be held responsible?
Um, Presently, like you said,
Mm,
if it's a private sector,
yes.
you have someone to like hold and be like, oh, you're the person, the main person that's the problem. But this is us we're talking about. This
Yes.
is we're talking about parastatals, we're talking about the federal government, we're talking about
Mm,
so many
a
people
whole lot of
involved.
people involved.
So
Yes.
I believe people in charge of this particular thing, the ASU, I think the federal government.
The federal government.
Exactly.
And
Like I
what?
said earlier, it's not a private thing. So I
Yes, it's
can't
not.
really say this person is
Yes.
the main reason for this strike.
Okay, I'm going to come in there for a while,
Okay.
saying that this is something that just keeps reoccurring
Okay.
over time, and it seems like the demands of ASU are never met. When let me take for example, you have someone whom you keep asking for, requesting something from,
Exactly.
and the person isn't delivering. Shouldn't wisdom dictate to you that you should hold off for a while? This thing doesn't seem to work. Why would you just keep going on and all? It seems foolhardy. What do you think? At
For
some point, shouldn't they just let go?
for me, since you said the occurrence of this particular impediment, I think once you've laid a complaint, concerning a particular issue,
Yeah.
and it's done once, it's done twice, it's done thrice, I think something has to be done because
Okay.
I can't keep on coming over and over again for a particular thing and a
Yeah.
particular reason. So I feel if I should come the first time, come the second time, come the third, and you're not giving me audience, or maybe you don't want to work towards making that particular demand sort out. I think for me, people differ. You can go with some people that will be like, okay, I'm done with it. I don't want to go back that road again. And we're talking about a whole lot of people involved.
Yeah.
University as a whole. So the way people think and the way you should think. So and the way most of the people should think about something is not a particular way I'm going to think about
Think
it.
about it, yeah.
So you might agree, okay, let us keep on lecturing, something might work out for the sakes of our
Yes.
children in university. And some be like, no, I've been working for the past how many months, I haven't gotten my full payment. So I think it's a general grievance. It's not particularly on basically on individuals. It's something that has to go with a whole lot of people.
A whole lot of people.
And no
yes.
one likes to be old. That's a general concept.
We'll be going on a very short break, and when we return, we will be discussing as well as giving advice to students who are on strike right now, what they could do to engage themselves judiciously and to avoid getting involved in nefarious activities. Welcome back, and remember, this is the maiden edition of Generation Now, a talk show where we get to dissect, discuss, and do justice to any topic, any issue that has to do with the educational system. And just like we promised, we will be giving advice to students who are on break right now on things they could do to engage themselves judiciously. So, having experienced it before, I believe you're in a position to tell us some of the effects you had noticed before and over time now on students. How has it affected students academic-wise, the educational structure of the tertiary institution? What effects?
The effects are much, I won't lie. Because once you're not learning, once you're not being, occupied with school activities,
Yeah.
you see yourself indulging in so many things that can actually drain your intellectual capacity and the
Such
rest of it.
such as.
Okay, let's take for instance my tunnel level.
Yeah.
I'm using myself as
Yes, of course.
as an example. That was 3 months, 4 months thereabout. So myself, I wasn't really coping up with the books and everything. So I had to like go to popularly known as Bed Niger thing and
Okay.
while away my time.
While away time.
But I know definitely if you're on section, I think I'll be preoccupied with so many things, assignments, research to improve my knowledge and the rest of it.
Okay.
So I think the effects, it's very vast.
It's a lot.
It's very, yeah. I'm just using myself for example.
As an example.
So you can now imagine those
out there.
What they're going into and stuff.
Okay. You had mentioned during your 200 level you were involved in some betting activities.
Exactly.
Okay. So I want to find out, how were you involved as a client, a customer, or you actually set up a betting establishment?
I was generally a customer because from time to time I just wake up, brush, and then I see myself there.
Straight off.
Exactly, and I will bet and bet and bet and bet, and at the end of the day, I see that I have more losses than profits.
Yeah.
So it was a very negative thing, for me, because some other persons can do it and then to have something to go on with. But for me, the negative part of it was very bad on me. So because I waste my money, my time, my strength as well. Because most times I don't even eat.
Yeah.
I see myself there, and then if I come back at home and then I'll just crash and that's it.
So I want to ask you, what do you propose for students who are on strike right now? What kind of activities could they get involved? Are jobs? I don't know. Are there things you think are available for them?
Now, there are so many platforms that are laid on for teenagers and students. There's so many firms and so many entertainment firms as well.
Yes.
Basically, that is the main caption for so many things the young ones can indulge in. Because you can see some of these new places that just open, and then you need some people there that are skilled and experienced to work there. I think they should, not only that, you can use your craft, things you know, improve it.
Yes. Okay.
Talking about tailoring, talking about going for music classes, talking about putting up something you know how
So
to do,
basically, learn a
a
skill.
craft, anything, catering, whatsoever.
Yeah.
Because these are the basics now. They're teaching in most secondary schools.
Okay.
Because not everybody that has the opportunity to be in the higher institution. You can see them going for the other aspect of it, which is to improving their craft and the rest of it.
Okay. Now, what about volunteering? And I don't know, is that possible? You might want to make gain. Yes. I don't know. Being a young
Gain.
student, and
Yes, because
so the aspect of volunteering, could it also come in?
volunteering, yes, but it has to do with the person.
Mm.
It has to do with the individual.
Yeah.
Because before you volunteer to do something you want to do, you have to have passion for it first.
Exactly.
Understand? So, person like me, if I'm opportune to work in this place, something like more like what I like to do.
Yeah.
So I don't really care about the pay. Just
Yes.
to keep myself busy and keep
Busy.
my
Keep
spirit
yourself out
running.
of trouble and
Exactly.
all.
And
Okay.
improve myself in a particular way.
Yeah.
So that's it. It comes in the voluntary aspect comes in
That's
very well.
wonderful. That's wonderful. Now, I'd like you to give a word of advice to the government, Asuu, and students as well.
Well, for me, I can only think of something for the students. As for the Asuu and the rest of it, I don't know the amount. Can't quite any, but mom came there to how. So, but basically, I need to air my views. I need to like let them
Yeah,
know
of
that
course.
we the students we are not really
You're
comfortable with
pained.
with the aspect of impeding our lectures and our improvement as well. So
Yeah.
let me just be like this. Let me plead with them. They should please do the appropriate things when it comes to handling our lecturers and other aspects as well.
Okay.
So they can actually impact more knowledge
All right.
to us generally. And as for the students as well, keep on being real, keep on being very positive in everything
Yeah.
you're doing, and then get occupied with the positive aspect of everything you do in life. So tomorrow you can be like, yes, I was doing this while this was going on.
That's wonderful.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
very
thank
much.
you, thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for gracing our studios today
You're
and for
welcome.
doing justice to the topic. And on a final note, we would want to advise every one of you there, get involved in something. Get a short-term job, learn a skill, learn a craft, get involved in a trade, or better still, volunteer. Everything isn't all about money these days, okay? Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting and educating videos. And also go ahead to like all our social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and drop your comments. What are your reactions to today's topic? Go ahead and drop it, and we will get right back to you. Remember, this is the maiden edition of Generation Now, all the way from Alowere TV, and I am Chinenye Lilian, your host for today, signing out. Thank you.